Sorry. Go ahead.
Good to see you, man. Thank you for your time. Hey, listen, Haney sold out arenas in his last few fights, and if this fight sells out, this would be his fourth sellout. If Devin beats, in essence, Devin beat Ryan, do you believe he's on his way to becoming the best fighter in the world as one of the faces of boxing?
I would say not the best fighter in the world, even though he's in that category of the top 3. But I also would say that it will be sold out based on Ryan's popularity. And Devin Haney added to that his credibility, his undefeated record and undisputed history that he has behind him, and his 0 that he has behind him also. That doesn't do nothing but fuel the fire of this fight will be sold out at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And this will be probably the 4th, maybe, if my count is wrong, probably the 3rd championship fight of this magnitude. I was one of them with Travis Cloud. Of course, Ryan Garcia from Philadelphia had some fights there, maybe one. And now you have this historic fight of this time. But both guys has the credibility for fans to want to see this fight and also buy this fight on the zone because of what? Not what I say. Devin Haney has proven that he earned his position, not given, and Ryan Garcia have earned it also. But that is a difference. What is that difference? Devin Haney has become the fighter in that weight division and the weight division underneath. He established that underneath the division that they are fighting at now. He wants to establish the same thing or even more. That's one of the reasons why we're here. And Ryan Garcia is at a point early in his career which is very unusual that nobody has talked about or even understand or witness it. With a young career, and Young himself is in a position where he must win this fight to be able to not be making history of not being able to win the big one. See, the big one is such important. The first time, you get a pass. The second time, maybe not. Who we think or who he say he is. And normally in baseball, no, always in baseball, they say 3 strikes and you're out, correct? He don't want to get to the 3rd strike, so he must now strike now. Can't put it no other way than that, because I think thinking that way, Ryan Garcia, he would take it very, very seriously as that. And the press conference and the shenanigans, we all done that. I think I'm one of the kings of it. Ali is the god of it. Muhammad Ali, that is. So, I believe, personally, that this will be a fight, however, on how long, it takes for it to end. It will end in a knockout. And we're going to be talking one way or the other. I'm telling you, I feel it. I believe that both guys, and it ain't whether they don't like each other and all that, I think they got something to prove, which is, to me, is such a motivation than even me not liking you. I think wanting to prove something to you than not liking you, the proving is the most challenging thing that an athlete can have amongst another athlete, even teams. They want to prove something. That's bigger than me not liking you.
So
they're two different motivations.
You previously said to be the best in the world, it's about economics. You have to be able to...
To be the best in the world is not necessarily about economics.
But you have to put
it's about beating the best in that era, in that division, in real time. And when you do that, everything else must follow what was accomplished. You be considered as a babbling idiot if you have witnessed greatness in any era, especially in 2024, and deny what you've seen when majority agree what they have seen deserve that respect.
What do you think about his yesterday? He had a blunt in his mouth. You know, preparing for this fight and having a blunt in your mouth. Do you think that's like?
Who had a blunt in their mouth?
Wasn't it Ryan? Ryan Garcia.
Oh, it's okay. He didn't inhale. He didn't inhale it.
Do you think those are some of the shenanigans that
I mentioned? I gave you a softball. He didn't get it.
Right.
But then I gave him another one. He didn't inhale.
But no, you were.
It was a prop. Ask him. It was a prop.
Are those good shenanigans though? Because a lot of people question Ryan's seriousness. His
Devin said.
Listen, I'm not in Ryan's head. Neither are you. But I know for a fact, if you've been in boxing long enough, I've seen the greats with shenanigans. I've seen fighters literally eat a plate of food knowing they ain't gonna make the weight the next day, but just to get in the guy's head. Why would I consciously post something that seems to be the opposite of what I gotta represent and be prepared for the world to see it, not alone my opponent, for the opponent or for Devin Haney to think about it, is saying that it possibly could be in his head. This is gonna be easy. Okay. Then that become a story, and he become a victim. So I don't say play into none of that stuff. It's part of the game. I think I have some credibility in the shenanigans of the history of boxing. You think I wanted to throw the flag down in Puerto Rico? But I took a calculated chance, and it worked. Will I do it again? 59 years old and can't run that fast? No.